everybody! Welcome back to another character drawing show. I'm Avivah, and this is my friend
Spencer.
Spencer is joining us once again for another character drawing show. Welcome back, Spencer. Today we are going to be doing, ready on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Steven Universe.
We are going to be doing Steven Universe. He is such a cute little character. Spencer is an incredible artist that comes to the center for art class, crafting class, camp, and we also do some one-on-one sessions here to improve our art skills, which is super fun. So for today's show, just like all of our other shows, me and Spence have done in the past some other characters as well. Every single week, we do a new character on the show. It's usually me, but sometimes we have wonderful special guests, like our friend Spencer here. Spencer, last time you were on the show, what character did you do with us?
We did Kermit the Frog.
Oh, yeah, Kermit the Frog, a wonderful Muppet character. So an example like Kermit, like Steven. Last week, we did like a Studio Ghibli character from Spirited Away. Lots of characters like that are basic, clean, smooth characters that are super, accessible to all artists, whether you're a beginner or, a senior artist, So today we are going to be drawing Steven Universe. Spencer, you're a big Steven Universe fan, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the show Steven Universe.
Steven Universe is on Cartoon Network. It used to be on Cartoon Network, and now it's on Hulu, and it's about this boy who's also a crystal gem.
Yes.
Half human, half crystal.
And they are a group of crystal people that save the universe, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole part of the show. Like crazy things happen every single episode, but somehow Steven ends up helping them and using his power to save the universe. So Steven is a wonderful character that we can do because he's got some really great smooth outlines that are super easy to recreate on paper. But on that note, keep in mind that even though Spencer and I are going to be teaching you all how to, draw Steven, you can always add your own little sparkle and flair and change it up however you'd like. Add a little party hat or a mustache, something fun. Okay, so we're going to get started. All you need today for this show, I'd love for you to draw along with us, is a piece of paper, a pencil, and a nice smooth surface. And most importantly, an eraser, because we'll be using that a lot during this. All right, so come along and let's get to it. All right, so Spence, I'm going to show them our character nice and close up. This is our example today of our Steven that we'll be recreating. You can see that for this character, he's kind of tilted to the side, so he's not a perfectly horizontal on both sides of the paper. And, his arms are a little bit cut off in the shot that we've got, so feel free to add in his hands if you'd like. But we're going to just kind of stick to this example today. Okay, so let's go step by step together. We are going to be starting with the head of Steven. So, also keep in mind that this is live. So if you want to say hi or have a question or say anything to us about Steven Universe or any other character, feel free to comment below. So we are going to start our Steven off with a nice oval in the center of our paper. I'm going nice and light to just kind of make a nice oval here. And this is going to be like his cheek and kind of where his ear lies. So this is just a nice oval. All right, we've got an oval. And then on the right side, we're going to be making a upside down U shape that kind of connects to the back of the head here. We're going to make it kind of look like a club penguin.
Yeah, it looks like a club penguin.
It does kind of look like a club penguin with the big beak. So we've got this shape going on where we've got this big cheek and a nice big head. Feel free to adjust it. Maybe yours is a little bit skinny like mine is. I'm going to make it a little thicker. And then you can erase all those lines that you don't need in between. Erasing these lines in between really helps to not confuse ourselves from what we're keeping and what we're kind of going to erase as we go. So There we go. We've got the basic Steven Universe head. It's kind of like a backwards L too, like a bubble L.
Yeah.
Okay. Spence, yours is looking great. We got a good head situation going on so far. So now we can actually, why don't we do like the hair and then we'll work our way in.
Mhm.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make the ear now, just like kind of close to this, to the middle of this side on the right. We're going to make a C shape, a backwards C, and have the bottom of our ear kind of curve over our face slightly. So, and then erasing that middle line, I'll darken it a little bit so you guys can really see what I'm drawing here. Oh, that's a perfect ear, Spence.
Thank you.
All right. And so now we've got this great sideburn that he's got going on. And we're going to just erase right above that ear here. And we're going to make another C shape, but going the right direction. So just curving it into the head and then connecting it to that top part of the ear. All righty. So now that we've got the sideburn, the ear, we can start to kind of form our hair around. He's got this great cloud-like curly hair. So we're going to start on the left, going a little bit higher than this V shape that we have here that we've made. And we're going to go up and down with a nice curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going close to the ear here. And then 5. Kind of bring it down. Feel free to adjust. You can connect it to that line of the head, but to make it look extra thick, we want to leave a little bit of space in between the point of the head, the point of the hair and the head. But it's totally up to you. It'll still look very curly if you connect it. Okay, so now erase whatever you need, or we can keep moving along here. We are going to move on to like the face features now. We can see that he's got these great egg-shaped eyes, really nice ovals here. Kind of like a, you know, Squidward has those kind of oval-y eyes.
Yeah.
Very similar to that. So now we're going to go in and make 2 oval-y eyes, but they're going to be a little bit diagonal, kind of facing the corner, the right corner here. So starting close to this side of the head here, we're going to move our pencil out slightly and make 2 ovals that are kind of diagonal here. All right, and don't worry about the nose. We'll erase a little space for the nose later. We're just kind of focusing on making 2 similar shaped egg eyes, just like that. All right. And so now, before we make our pupils, we're going to erase the left eye just at the bottom here, giving us a little bit of space for the nose. And then we're going to make a kind of like a V shape that kind of goes overlapping the eye, a nice wide V shape. It's going to cover just a little part of the eye. And then his nose is his nostrils are kind of just like 2 lines here. We're just going to do 2 lines. And if you're watching right now and you're not drawing along, that's totally fine. But I'd love to hear what your favorite Steven Universe character is. So you can give us a little comment below. I'd love to know. Spence, what's your favorite Steven Universe character?
I like Pearl. I like Steven.
Pearl is wonderful. The way that they've made all the other gem characters, they're so gorgeous. They look like gem princesses in a way. Okay, so now we're going to make the pupils. And so we're going to make kind of like half circles we're wanting to make our pupils look like they're looking to the side here. So we're just going to connect them to the right side of the oval and just color them in. But if you're going to be using crayons or markers, feel free to leave it open and then color it in later. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, doing a little half circle, coloring it in. All right, and we're missing some eyebrows. He's got some really great thick eyebrows. I wish my eyebrows were that thick. But now we're going to kind of go, we can see that the eyebrow kind of goes over near the hair area. So we could just overlap it. We're going to be making like, kind of like rectangles, round rectangles, right above the eye. Nice and thick, round rectangles. And you can erase that hair behind. You can even color in the eyebrow if you'd like. You could also color in the hair too if you're just planning on sketching it out with pencil. And you can do the other eyebrow, and we can see that because he's tilted away from us slightly, this eyebrow is going to be a little bit lower too. So that means that it's not going to be touching the hairline. We're just going to be making that same shape, but slightly lower. Nice round rectangle. I'm going to catch up to you here, Spence. Start coloring in my eyebrow. Maybe color in some of my hair. You know, with pencils too, me and Spence work a lot with pencils and doing a lot of sketching with pencils as well. So if you wanted to like add in a bunch of color to one space, like how we're doing today, don't feel like you have to cover the whole area. And then you can use like the heat of your finger to blend in that color and really help all of that like shadow kind of cover more space than having to just like keep penciling in those big areas. All right, so now that we've got the eyebrows, the eyes, the hair, we can go down to the mouth. He's got this great big smile, but it's shaped kind of like a jelly bean. So we're going to kind of go a little bit lower than the nose, starting pretty close to the cheek here. And we're going to just start with a curve, and you could just make a regular old smile that goes all the way across his face and getting pretty close to that like sideburn that we made. We want to keep those edges nice and round, the edges. But I love how big your smile is, Spence. Your Steven looks really, really happy.
Yeah.
Like he's just defeated a mission. He's just saved the universe once again.
So once again, the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls would be a great character for us to do.
Yeah.
I think we've done one of the Powerpuff Girls in the past. A long time ago, we were just talking about how the character drawing show that we're doing right now actually used to be a Zoom where people could come in and we'd all draw together. Like it'd be like a virtual class. All right. So when it comes to the teeth, what we're going to be doing is making curved lines for teeth instead of straight ones. And that'll help give us a little bit more roundness to the face. So we're going to do about 4 lines curving as we go, just like this. And you can have the last one kind of curving the other direction if you'd like. So we got a nice big Steven smile, and we're actually almost done. Yeah. All we have to do is the arms. So he's got these big arms that are kind of stretching out. He's excited, or he's about to give us a hug. Yeah. So kind of like hug arms too. And so what we're going to do is right underneath the hair where we stopped, we're going to just do a diagonal line, and feel free to make the hands or not, but we're just going to like end it there and do the same thing on the other arm, but going down. He's got one arm going up, one arm going down. And then we're going to do the same thing underneath, making a nice straight line and another straight line going up. Making the tummy lines that go down. Not quite touching the top, but leaving some space in between. And then making his stomach slightly a little bit thick by adding a line going to the back here. And if you feel like you need to adjust as you go, it's totally up to you. We just want to make sure we have enough space for the star. His star is his like signature shirt. And in most cartoons, they usually have like a signature t-shirt that they wear. And like usually his is a star, just like a, you know, like Timmy Turner. Is always like a
pink hat,
pink t-shirt. SpongeBob's got his like little brown work outfit with the red tie. Yeah. All right. For our sleeves, we're just going to do a little curved line. Going one direction, going to the left, and another one we're going to be curving inwards, just like that. We don't have to make a neckline. Didn't you say, you actually said recently, Spence, that
Steven does have a neck in the very last season.
I love that. They had like a little bit of character development and gave him like more of a neck in the last season. That's so funny.
Yeah,
it's like him
Steven Universe in the future, it's called.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. As he grows up, he gets a little bit more of a neck. All right. And then for a star, stars can be kind of tricky sometimes. To start a star, I like to do like almost like the letter A, but without the line going through it. 2 straight lines going out, curving it around in an angle going in. You could also make it round. His star is a very rounded star. It looks like Patrick a little bit.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, like a mixture of SpongeBob and Patrick. All right, we're gonna go an angle out, curving it around and bring it back in to make the final V to connect our star together. And then we have our Steven. I love it. I love your Steven too. Your Steven is like Steven on a diet. Oh my gosh. Let's bring our Stevens close to the camera so they can really see the beautiful work here. Bring it closer. Oh, wonderful. There, bros.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay. That is going to be it. That's our show for today. I hope you had so much fun drawing Steven. His t-shirt is a lovely red and a yellow star. What color was his hair? A brownish?
Brownish, dark brown.
Dark brown. So if you want to go and color in your Steven, feel free to do that now. You've made your own coloring book at this point. But that's going to be our show. If you are someone that has a character in their mind that we have not done yet, you can comment below or email me at avivah@edasnerfamilycenter.org. Also, Spencer was so lovely today. Let's give a round for Spencer. Woo! And also, if you are interested in Zooming in or coming in person and being on the show, we'd love to have you. So if that's something that you'd like to do, you can comment below or email me in the email I just said. And we'd love to have you, okay? So we'll see you guys next time for another character drawing show. Stay crafty and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.